Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with, okay, this smile is so fake. So I have been sitting down and filming probably for the last hour and a half. And I was doing a first impression, first thoughts, you know, initial, almost like a consumer review over a product that I just bought. And I got so frustrated. I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys. It's happened to me 3 times. It happened to me when I was trying to use the Lorac Pro palette, the Lorac Pro 2 on camera. It happened to me when I was trying to learn how to apply false lashes. And it happened to me for the 3rd time trying to use the Smashbox Shape Matters palette. And what I'm talking about is that moment where you get so frustrated that you want to cry and you want to smash something, maybe a little too violent. So it took me a while. I had to come to Jesus. I was like, I'm trying to get good with God right now before I smash this $65 palette. So this review, or is it worth the hype video, is going to be completely biased, and it's coming from a standpoint of someone that is a little bit more aggressive with their powder products. You guys already know that I always joke about being an eyeshadow bully. I am a little bit more strong-handed when it comes to eyeshadows or just, you know, powder products altogether. So I was trying to do a first impression on this product on camera, and it went from okay to really bad real quick. So I was like, you know what, I can't do this because it's not fair. So I turned off my camera. I tried to, you know, calmly fix my face and figure out the situation, and you know, I came up with this, but it's still, man, I really wanted to like it. So Smashbox just came out with a kind of like a master palette. They're really good at designing like full face palettes. They're called Masterclass, and then they have the Wonder Vision collection during the holidays that has like multiple products for eyes and face, and their products are really wonderful. Their eyelid primer is really great. Their face highlights, the soft prisms, are so beautiful. This palette just, oh, I have to try it out. You know, I have to try it out, to give it several more chances, maybe try different brushes, maybe have less coffee. But this palette just came out. It's exclusive to Sephora. It's $65, and it is a face sculpting palette. So it's to sculpt your brows, your face, and your eyes. And it's really, conceptually, I love the idea, and maybe if you're not a beast or an animal with your products, you might like it. But I wanted to cry, you guys. It's so pathetic. Look at this. Oh, okay, so let me just kind of walk you through what happened. Before I even explained to you the palette, I didn't dust it off so that you guys could see. Look at my double chin. Do you see that? Look at this chin edge. I didn't dust it off so that you guys could see what happens to the palette. Okay, so if you, I mean, I don't like take a bat to the palette. I just dip my brush in there and look what happens. I mean, it's, right? Okay, anyway, so I just like totally soiled my vanity. Basically, this palette has 3 brow products, 4 face products, and 9 eyeshadows. The 3 brow products are a wax that comes with a really cool plastic cover so that the powder doesn't get in there and get it all gunky. So it has a wax, and then it has 2 brow colors, which if you have black hair or even as dark as me, I don't even know if it would work. But I know that major cosmetic companies right now are trying to take a turn into natural soft brows. Bold brows have been in style for a really long time, but I think it went from naturally bold and it almost got misinterpreted to like super hella sculpted brows, which I like. I mean, you guys have seen my brows before. I sculpt them pretty much all the time, but right now what companies are going to is kind of like that red carpet A-list celebrity look, where they just do the best they can with your natural eyebrow. For me, it's difficult because my eyebrows are two different shapes. So I really do have to sculpt out the bottom if I want my eyebrows to sort of match. So these powders are almost to just fill it in gently, softly, and give you that natural eyebrow look, but they're really light. And then there are 4 face products. This is a taupe colored or cool tone brown that is for sculpting or contouring. You have a warm brown for bronzing. You have a matte highlight powder, like a setting powder or an under eye highlight, which I'm light complected. I'm not fair, I'm light. In the summer, maybe I'm light to medium, but I'm never really into medium, in the like medium family. And this powder seems kind of dark. I don't think anyone that's fair could use this at all. I mean, on me it shows up, and I'm light complected, so there's that. And then you have this highlight. It's called the Glow Powder. This is the actual highlight with, I mean, with sort of, it sort of gives you a glow. Anyway, you know how I feel about highlighters. I need it to look like a unicorn vomited on me. Okay, let's just be nasty. Might as well just take it there. And then there are 9 eyeshadows. You have these 3 right here are shimmer, and then the rest are matte. You guys, I just need a minute. I need a minute to kind of talk through my frustration. Let's just turn this into like a therapy session. So the palette, the concept of this palette is brilliant. The palette itself just got covered in powder. The palette itself is really beautiful. It's heavy. The mirror, Smashbox is never cheap when it comes to mirrors. Like, this is a legit mirror. This is probably why this is so heavy. The brush that they include is a good brush. It's a high quality double-sided brush. I really liked it. I actually used it for my brows and I really liked it. I don't know if maybe I'm just having an off day. So this is kind of like a first impression worth the hype video. I used the brow product, the darkest color. I used the darkest color on my brows, which is what you could see there. I used this for contouring. I used this for bronzing my forehead. And I used this as a highlight powder and I didn't like it. So basically what I ended up doing is putting on these face products. I saw how they looked on my face and I took my powder brush and I tried to buff it off my face because I didn't like it. So what you see is like the remnants of what I couldn't take off with my powder brush. And then the 9 eyeshadows, of the 9 I used this as a brow bone highlight, this color here as a transition shade. I used the brown on the lid and then a tiny bit on just the outer edge to really deepen things out. I got so frustrated because I would take a color and I would put it on and then I would go in with the second color and the previous color would disappear. And then I would go in with another color and the color that I put on before that would disappear. So it's almost like they're so soft and blendable that they just completely blend off your face. Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know if I want to post this video. All my videos are like nice and happy and positive, and this one is just like, wah, 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 I'm so bad, I sucked at using this palette. So let's just devil's advocate the situation. If the problem was user error, so if the problem was me, and I didn't know how to properly utilize the powder products, and that's why they blended off my eyes and then they completely saturated my cheekbone area. Just from like an unbiased standpoint or a general review, the eyebrow powder colors are not universal. The highlight, the matte highlight shade is not universal. you know, the bronzer shade is not universal. So it is a palette that is very well thought out and very planned out and could probably work for the majority of skin tones, but I don't think that it's a really good, well-rounded palette for skin tones or even skin types. Because of how soft that powder is, if you have probably oily skin, you're gonna swallow that product in like 2 or 3 hours. A lot of you commented on my Instagram that this would be a great palette for travel. I would have to disagree. One, because it's really heavy. And two, there's no blush. So you still have to add your blush and then all your other stuff like eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, whatever, other stuff. I mean, I still had to add brow gel and like an under eye brow highlight crayon. I would say that the best use for this palette would be for someone that likes really natural, neutral, beautiful, simple makeup. Think like red carpet. Have you guys seen like the red carpet trends recently where, I mean, these celebrities are barely wearing any makeup. It's a really natural trend where you just want to enhance your lashes, your brows, you know, really beautiful skin. This is kind of one of those palettes that's like, look, I'm gonna make you look like the best version of you without anything dramatic, anything extreme. Now there is a black eyeshadow in here, so you could do a really sexy, sultry, smoky eye. There is a really beautiful transition shade. You could do an everyday, you know, everyday work or even school look. So it's definitely a palette that could give you a lot of results, but I don't know if the quality's there. This is kind of one of those situations where you're a fan of a brand's products, but when they put everything together into a combined palette, you think, did they change the formula of products? Did they compromise the formula to create this one massive product? That's kind of what it made me think about. I'm gonna chalk it up to user error because, I mean, it is 10 o'clock at night, so maybe I'm just tired, you know, maybe I'm just having a moment. I'm gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna try and make it work. I'm gonna see if I could get different results. I'll give you guys an update maybe in the description or on my Instagram or Twitter and see maybe if I change my mind. Let me know in the comment section if you've tried this palette and what your thoughts are. I don't know if it's giving me the results that I expected to get for a $65 really heavy palette. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I need to talk to Jesus for a minute because I'm having a moment with this palette. Anyway, so is it worth the hype at the moment? I'm gonna say no, and I'll have to get back to you guys. So if you hear me talk about it again, then that might be good news. Maybe I'll update you guys in my monthly favorites in July. I don't know, but so far, I need my $65 back. Yeah, I said it. Sometimes some products miss the mark, and I feel compelled to tell you about it to save you guys your 65 panda buckaroos. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you found this video useful, entertaining, or entertaining, please give me a thumbs up.